One of the most shocking things Jesus ever said about the end times will honestly leave you speechless. And when you take a look at what's happening in our world today, it's almost like he was describing the times we're living in right now. Let's go to his words. In Matthew 24 verse 12, Jesus said, "Because sin will be so common, the love of many will grow cold." Let that sink in for a second. Jesus didn't just say people would mess up more, or that crime would go up. He said sin would be everywhere, so much that love would start disappearing. People's hearts would grow cold. Now think about our world today. Look around. Doesn't it feel like that's exactly what's happening? Families are breaking apart. Marriages are collapsing. Kids are growing up without love in the home. On social media, it's all anger, fights, and cancel culture. People are quick to hate, slow to forgive. We scroll every day and see violence, selfishness, greed. It's like love is slowly draining out of society. And here's the thing. Jesus warned about this, not to scare us, but to show us the signs. He wanted us to recognize that when love is replaced by coldness, when sin feels normal, that's a red flag. Now let's look at the second thing he said. In Luke 21, verse 26, Jesus said, "People will faint from fear and worry about what is happening to the world." That one hits hard, because right now, fear is everywhere. People are worried about wars, diseases, money, jobs, climate, even what tomorrow holds. Some people can't even sleep because their hearts are so heavy with anxiety. If you think about it, Jesus nailed it. 2,000 years ago, he described a time when fear would grip people so bad, they'd almost collapse under it. Doesn't that sound like today? Mental health struggles are at record highs. People are stressed out like never before. Even kids and teenagers are weighed down with fear of the future. So here's what gets me. Jesus told us this way before it ever started happening. And he didn't say it just to freak us out. He said it so we would understand. When you see these signs, you'll know the end is near. But let me tell you something important. Yes, the world looks dark. Yes, sin and fear are everywhere. But for those who believe in Jesus, this isn't the end of the story. This is just proof that his words are true and his return is getting closer every single day. And that's where hope comes in. Because even though everything around us looks shaky, God's word is solid. Even though the love of many is growing cold, his love never changes. Even though fear is everywhere, Jesus offers peace that no one can take away. So when I read those verses, I don't just see a warning, I see an invitation to check my own heart. Is my love growing cold, or am I letting Jesus keep it alive? Am I drowning in fear, or am I letting his promises give me peace? Because the truth is, the end isn't just about the world falling apart. It's about God preparing to set things right. It's about Jesus coming back, not as the Lamb, but as the King. And when you see all these things happening, it's not the time to panic, it's the time to get ready. So let me ask you this. When you look at everything going on in the world, what do you feel? Fear, anger, hopelessness, or do you feel the urgency to draw closer to Jesus? Because at the end of the day, Jesus already told us what would happen, and everything he said is coming true right in front of our eyes. The question is, are you ready for him?